All right, shout out Martin Luther motherfucking King Jr. All right, he did a lot for the motherfucking culture. He did a lot for the people, not only fighting for just towards equality for, everybody of color, just everybody, not just fucking black people. But one thing I do want to kind of mention, is a lot of people don't know that he was murdered by the FBI. Yes, that's how we coming in swinging this Monday fucking morning, man. Yes, this motherfucker was murdered by the FBI. All right, so if you guys don't know that, now you know. Getting suffocated by a pillow doesn't seem fun. All right, but his family did win the lawsuit, so I guess that's fine. I don't know, but anyway, I do want to talk about though that when I was younger, right, I never really understood why MLK chose like the peaceful route when he was preaching and just protesting and everything. He always chose the peaceful route. Whereas though I respected it and shit, not saying that, I was an ignorant ass little kid, I didn't know. I preferred Malcolm X's kind of way a little bit more. But I never really understood like why. He always used to say, when someone slaps you in the face, turn the other cheek and shit like just shit like that. I just never really agreed with. However, as I grow older, become more mature, I do understand certain importance. The importance it is to have patience. The importance is to have certain disciplines that not a lot of people are gonna have. And I just kind of want to say like, growing up, and like you guys know me, I normally don't kind of make this like, I barely kind of talk about like shit like this, but growing up, I kind of always got the memo that I needed to work 5 times as harder than anybody else because of how they view me, or I need to have more manners than 5 times of everybody else because, they view us a certain type of way, or I have to, just a lot of things I overdid or like kind of not overcompensate, but just kind of, I wanted to push back on certain stereotypes and certain agendas and certain like viewpoints that a lot of people had towards my culture, if that makes sense. And with that, I felt like it taught me a valuable lesson on not really, I'm trying to word this as best as I can, man. And I'm not trying to make this like a dragged, longed out fucking thing, but like, I'm talking about some real shit here. I felt like it kind of taught me like the importance of like not necessarily not knowing like limits, like if I got straight A's one year in middle school. All right, we're just gonna keep it G. I'm all on cut, man. I got straight A's one year in middle school. It was actually like two years, but I got made fun of for that shit. You know what I mean? Like I got made fun of for that shit, and like when up until that point, I always felt like, oh, I gotta try, extra hard because certain people are gonna get looked at and viewed, like, oh yeah, you're great, you're smart, and then like other people like just look at you and then like, you know what I mean? Like y'all get what I'm saying. But I got made fun of for that shit, and like it kind of fucking, it was just kind of like a counter. Like I don't. It didn't make any sense to me at the time, and like I know I'm all over the fucking place with this, but what I'm basically trying to say is we need to go back to trying to push each other to reach our limits. We need to go back to opening up certain like communities. We need to go back to certain like, you know, opening up more HBCUs and shit. Like, and I'm not like one of them people that's like, oh, pro-black, everything, you know what I mean? But I do feel like we kind of lost touch of having that fire and having that competitiveness to pretty much just prove ourselves. And I don't feel like we care that much anymore, which we should care about it for the right reasons. I'm not saying we should care about it, and if, you know, it's like, you know, the wrong reasons, then that makes it wrong. But like, at the end of the day, man, like, we do need to be pushing each other to fucking like strive for better shit. You know, we do need to be, I mean, like certain shit that I'm gonna be talking about later on. So it's like, you know, certain shit that Elon Musk did, you know, why can't that be me? Or why can't that be you? You know what I mean? But it's like, we don't get taught that that could be us. So, I don't know. More to the story is, man, you can be whatever the fuck you want to be. Don't listen to other people when they give you any type of negative. Don't take people's advice that you don't want to be in. All right, if the person that is telling you something and you don't want to be in their position, or they don't have any type of information that you could learn from or grasp from, don't take their advice. You know what I mean? I was a young, naive kid. I got straight A's and I got made fun of for it. So then I felt like I had to dumb myself down and start skipping school and certain shit like that. Bro, you can be whatever you want to be. Moral to the story is, fucking just keep pushing the limit. Keep pushing the limit and get what you need to be done. Stay bomb, man.